Glad you told me that your wife wanted something in a hybrid. She was looking at the Prius. That's not what you want. And I can understand that. It just doesn't have the same style. Doesn't have the interior room. Got something to show you. Please. Well, I forgot to get the key. Guess what? Let me show you something, right? Ford has a system, and if you forgot your key and you have something in the car, just go right over the pillar, and behind it you have an LED in which you just put a code in. You can open up the car, you can open up the trunk. So with that, let's just go in, and voila, it's open. Now you did say that you were looking for something with good gas mileage. Well, this is a class leader. This vehicle actually gets 47 miles to the gallon, both highway and city. And it does that because of its advanced regenerative braking system. So every time you step on the brake with this car, you're actually recharging the battery, so you don't have to use the gasoline motor. By the way, they've changed this to the 2.0 liter Atkins motor, and the motor combined with the electric motor give you 188 horsepower. What does that do for you? Well, when your wife needs to get onto the changing lane and pass that truck, she's going to have absolutely no trouble at all. Why? Because the electric motor has full torque and horsepower at 1 RPM. So it adds so much into this car. People think that it doesn't move because it's a hybrid. No, this car boogies. As a matter of fact, it is the only hybrid that is capable of going 62 miles an hour on just its electric motor without the gas motor. Kind of an amazing automobile. Ford's done a really good job. What they've done is they turned to what they call a CVT, or constant velocity transmission. What the heck is that? What does it do for you? I don't blame you for asking, because I know you're thinking that. Well, the constant velocity transmission, rather than having gears 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, actually gives you a ratio to allow you to have the most torque and horsepower for every speed. So the motor is always turning at the correct speed to give you the best torque and horsepower, which also translates into, as gas mileage, 47 miles per gallon. There are a lot of things I'd like to tell you about this car. One of my favorites is, I don't know if you've ever done this, I have several times, and it always costs me about 15, 20 bucks every time I do it. Go to the gas station, put my gas in, put the cap up on the pump. Guess what? Drive away and I forget about it. Well, it can't happen because if you take a look, Ford has actually integrated some of their racing technology. This is a easy fuel capless system. Does two things for you. You will never have to worry about buying another cap because you can't forget it. There is no cap. Number two, on a regular car, if you don't tighten that cap all the way, guess what it does? Do you know? It turns the check engine light on. You have to bring it back to the dealer, have them put it on a computer, turn it off for you, cost you 80 bucks. Can't happen with this. Also, if you got a kid in the neighborhood that's not such a great guy, wants to put some sugar down here, good luck. Can't do it. Impossible to do. Fabulous system. Ford's the only one that has this. Actually, Lincoln does too, but they're part of Ford. Just wanted to show you that. I thought you might think that interesting. Inside the car, you also told me that you were interested in connectivity because you didn't want your wife to take her eyes off the road. I don't blame you. I wouldn't either. As a matter of fact, these days over 70% of accidents are caused by people looking at their messages on their phones. It's a bad deal. So what Ford's done is they've teamed up with Microsoft to come up with what's called Microsoft Sync with Sync apps. You can speak to this particular car and tell it to do just about anything. And the Sync apps will allow you to actually take your Pandora and download it right to the screen. It will actually display your songs for you. And there's an internet site called Gracenote that allows you to actually download the cover art. So not only are you going to have your songs from Pandora streaming through, and you can actually tell it what song to play. So if you got Motown hits on Pandora, you can say play Motown hits, it'll bring it right up, and it'll put the cover art on there for you too. If a message comes through from your little girl while you're listening to Motown, guess what? You don't have to take your eyes off the road. All you need to do is just hit the button and say, play messages. As a matter of fact, Baron, It has 20 preordained return messages, of which you can alter 5 and put your own in. Like you can say, hey honey, leave me alone, or whatever you want to do. It's a neat system and it's a safe system. So that way you can keep your eyes on the road, watch where you're going, and not be distracted by certain things. This particular car is the first of its type. There are some other manufacturers that are following through. And again, I know you told me you were interested in safety because of your wife driving it and your children. Well, many years ago, the insurance companies asked the automakers to install airbags and seatbelts in the car. Well, you know, sometimes you got to watch out what you ask for. Because after they installed the airbags in the car, insurance companies started paying out to the tune of 10 times what they were before. It's a little bit cynical, but what would happen was people would die and they would pay a one-time death benefit. Well, when you put airbags in the car, the airbag will save that person. But unfortunately, you sometimes tend to submarine under, smash your knees, smash certain tibias and fibulas inside bones inside your leg, and you're in physical therapy for the next 10 years. It costs a lot more money to the insurance company. So what Ford did was not only did they come up with the front airbag, the side airbag in the seat, the drop-down airbag, but they came up with what's called a knee airbag. The knee airbag will inflate so that way you do not submarine underneath and smash your legs. No physical therapy. Ford came out with that first. There are copiers, but this car has it. And it really is a fabulous system. Now, again, I'm going to push on safety because I'm big on it too. I have children also. This car has what's called xenon or HID, high intensity discharge lighting in the front. Most people think that HID xenons are for throwing the light further. That's not really correct. If you ever look at a xenon or a HID headlight, you'll notice that it looks a different color. It's sort of a whitish blue instead of a yellow. The reason for that is, as you get a little bit older, the rods and cones in your eyes don't see yellow as well as they see blue. So you will be able to see an object in the road at night without any lights on with the blue-white light where you wouldn't be able to with the yellow light. Another safety item. This car is loaded with them. It actually has a 5-star NHTSA safety press rating. And NHTSA is the National Highway Transportation Safety Administration. It's even a 5-star rollover. So what I'd like to do is jump in, why don't you jump in the other side, and I'll show you how some of these systems work. Fair, Barrett?
I want $5 for it.